thanks for joining us for this post-game interview with Kelly Rifalato, head coach of the Fort Lewis Skyhawks. Tough night, girl.
Yeah.
Tell us, you had gone in with great expectation after a terrific win the other evening. Ran into a pretty darn good team. Disciplined, though they had a little struggle getting over the pass to get here to beat you. You might want to tell that story, but started out, it looked like both teams were feeling their way along. Tell us what your perception of what was going on during that first set.
Well, I felt like during the first set that we definitely had way too many unforced errors to actually win that game. I mean, we gave up so many missed serves, reception errors, and even we were in the net quite a bit. Just kind of a lack of focus. And I felt like as the match went along, we did make adjustments. Our middles definitely were getting the ball in transition, and they were successful because one hit 44%, the other hit 25%. So we were trying to do that and trying to get the ball to the backside, but we didn't have a ton of success putting the ball to the floor. And I guess you have to hand it to them. Their defense was phenomenal. I mean, they're a group that they don't look fast, they don't look strong, but they just move around the court and they keep the ball in play all the time.
Well, that may be attributable to the fact that they have 6 seniors, a lot of leadership. One, the big tall girl, is a presence, but not a particularly scary presence, except that she was somewhat effective. She was able to go over the big girls out of your middle.
She was, and we did make an adjustment and actually start to block her in the middle of the second set. Something we talked about before the game, and for some reason we didn't go out and more disciplined in what we were talking about, our blocking assignments. But once we slowed her down, you saw late in the second set and in the third set they didn't go to her that much.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
we were commenting Mike's side that towards the end of the second set you made a little bit of a run there, and we commented that boy, you may not win the second set, but boy, you get a little run going. It gives you confidence going into that third set. You came out pretty strong in the third set, held the lead a few times at the beginning of the match, or the third set. I noticed that you brought some of your bench players off in that third set, made a little bit of a difference, kept swinging hard.
Trying to just find some size to block, different blocking assignments for each of those people that came in on different players. And then, I have to hand it to Hannah Starbuck, came in and just came swinging. She's a spark plug off the bench. She does a great job for us, and she's a senior. And I thought she played some defense really well, but was out there just swinging at the ball with nothing to lose. So it was a good thing.
I know you've been in this game a long time, as I have, and as a setter, you want your hitters to go up and swing away when you get a shot, and she certainly did that.
She did do that, yeah.
The future, you've got 2 more matches at home next weekend. Looking at the standings prior to the start of tonight's game, it looked like it was topsy-turvy. Lots of opportunity for people to move one way or the other. Mesa, who lost to this group last night, went from 3rd in the division to tie for 6th, I think it was. You're looking to stay in the conference championship tournament. What do you need to do to ensure that happens?
Well, definitely, we definitely needed to get on a roll. That's why I thought tonight if we could start that, with the win on Tuesday. But I think we have to win one of these matches coming up this weekend, and I feel like we need to win both. Because we don't want other people to decide for us where we're going to finish. And we have an opportunity to move up possibly to 7th based on what's going on, because Colorado Christian is ahead of us by 1 game. Pueblo is behind us by 1 game. We're going to have to beat Pueblo head-to-head so that we don't go into a tie with them. But, I feel like at this point, these kids know what to do. And you know what I think? The interesting thing is we've had a few matches where we haven't played well, and then they've responded. So I know they'll come and battle back. That's the thing. They just are a really tough group, and I think we'll see them playing hard next weekend.
Terrific. Matches next weekend, Friday evening, 7 o'clock start here, and then Saturday evening at 7 o'clock start as well.
Yes.
Let's invite the community to come out and support the local team. Get a chance to go into the conference tournament, and anything can happen there.
Right.
The way, especially in light of the fact that at the latter part of this season, after you had more opportunity to interact with the kids to interact with the incoming freshmen, meeting with the older kids, and more unity and an understanding of what your philosophy of the game was. It bodes well for the future, not just this next weekend, but certainly in the future of athletics here at Fort Lewis College. Any final comments?
No, the one thing is, yes, we need to go back to the drawing board and work on a few things, but I think they'll be ready to play. I just know this group, and I know adversity doesn't seem to bother them very long, and they're a group that battles back. So I think we'll see a strong group playing next weekend, and honestly, we come out with those victories. It's interesting because of where we are and what goes on next weekend with the other teams in the RMAC. We could actually see Western New Mexico again, so that could happen.
Let's put the game face on, have a good week of practice, and wish the team good luck. We'll hope to see you guys next weekend. I'll be here to work the matches, and down the road, best wishes to you and the group.
Thank you.